Hey, this is Quayla.
This is DJ Nicholas, gospel radio artist from Kingston, Jamaica.
This is Kenny Lewis of Kenny Lewis and One Voice.
And you are listening to my boy Red with the RH3 show.
And you're listening to the RH3 show. Keep it locked. Yo!
I know I gotta bring them down, bring them down. They call me to switch. Go ahead, cause I don't gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise the Lord.
My old status that's from sinner to saint. As winners we can't live by the picture they paint, because they know that all the inner is taint. So we must live our lives.
Sanctify me, wash me through and through, purify me. I want to be like you. Say to meek and lowly, humble, holy. Say, in a perfect way. I want to be like him. I want to be like him. Y'all, what's going on? I want to be like him. I told y'all in the promo we're going to be having church on today. We're going to be having church on today. And we also got a real talk with Red discussion. But first of all, before I get into all of that, because I've spent 40 minutes, 40 seconds singing to you all. What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Red, host of the RH3 show, of this great broadcast. And everybody under the sound of my voice, I thank y'all for listening to me and for tuning in to me every time I get on this mic. Again, what y'all been up to? What it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? We got a great show planned for you on today. Y'all, sorry about Monday. Oh, my Lord. When I tell y'all, Monday, good. Hot tomati. Monday, y'all. Monday was something else. Monday was something else, y'all. But, we, are getting it in on today, y'all. Some crazy thing happened at work. I'm not getting into it because that's, something else that's not pertaining to here. But I would just say my day it was a little bit shaky and it was a little bit crazy and then it stretched over to Tuesday. And then I had a long day Tuesday. Had to also, sometimes church work dominates radio work. Because if I don't have nobody else to do or work or do what needs to be done, I have to do it. Because for one, I'm in leadership, and I'm over a director over a department, and that's what happened on Tuesday. Something was taking place on church, and my department was needed, and I didn't have nobody, or I didn't want to ask anybody at the last minute, and so I had to, do what I had to do. Get on in and get to work, and hey, that's what you got to do, and y'all, for real, come on. Anyway, I'm trying to find my not promo script, but my show sequence, because I don't have it printed out in front of me, and I have it saved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break, but I know today we're going to be talking about 7 ways that seven ways that your body is telling you that you're falling in love. Falling in love with Jesus was the best thing I ever done. And then we're going to have Inside Scoop with Red news, as well as gospel news with Nina Taylor, y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, by the way, I said it last week, and I think I had a best of on last Monday. What happened last Monday? It was either last Monday or last Thursday. No, I think it was last Monday. But one day. But anyway, y'all, whenever I have a spare the moment best of broadcast, that means something has really taken place at the last minute that I cannot get on the mic, and that's what it was. And so, yeah. That's it. That's it. Let's get this train moving. We having church today, and I'm gonna see if I can find that song "Sanctify Me" that I was singing. Y'all know that I very seldom do post songs play songs on the broadcast. Reason being because this show is syndicated, and some of the platforms don't don't allow music, and so instead of editing it and sending it to them in bits and pieces, I just flat out do it whatever, and they edit that however or whatever. And so yeah, I try to do that until we, till I can get other, clearances. But I'm gonna just play this one song. We'll have 2 songs, maybe 3 songs today. The Sanctify Me Now, I was just now singing to let y'all know what I was singing. Another song that I may pull out. I may not have that 3rd song, but this other song, of course, is going to be from our guest today, gospel recording artist and pastor Chris L. Willis of VOT. I forgot what the acronym stands for, but we got Chris coming on to the broadcast. It is the RH3 show. Thank y'all so much for sticking by me, and I'll be back in a moment with our chit chat of the day. Be back in a minute. You're listening to the RH3 Show. You can visit my website at therh3show.com. Are you looking for an experienced and passionate video production company that values your time and resources? Then look no further. 1301 Productions specializes in creative promotional concepts that promote your product, brand, or service. Our main goal is that we can help you reach your existing clients as well as potential clients successfully. Call today to set up your free estimate. 1301 Productions, creative concepts for creative clients. For more information about 1301 Productions, give them a call at 424-835-1301. Coming up next is our girl, Nina Taylor, during the Inside Scoop of the Red segment right here on the RH3 Show. Keep it where you got it.
K&B Improvement. No job too big or too small. Heaven knows we do it all. From carpet cleaning to house turnover, deep scrubbing, and more. Carpet restoration, we give you what you ask for. Reliable, reasonable, prices you can't beat. Let us serve you in all your cleaning needs, for we are dependable and neat. Call 301-379-5939, Kevin Best, www.kandbimprovement.com.
I am back. I'm back. It is the RH3 Show. Hope y'all doing well. Again, listen, we're going to go ahead and get started with the Inside Scoop with Red News. Yeah, I have not done my portion extensively in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and get that started. We didn't chit-chat or whatever. If you want to continue to converse with me, by all means, go to my social media pages, facebook.com/The RH3 Show, Instagram /The RH3 Show, Snapchat /The RH3 Show, or at The RH3 Show. All of those is at The RH, the number 3 Show. Get it going. Y'all, I cannot find my show sequence paper, so I'm going to wing it. Time length wise, forgive me. I usually have timestamps on there or whatever. Forgive me. Forgive me. But anyway, it is the Inside Scoop of the Red. This is where I give you my honest, my unscripted opinion on world and entertainment news, be it sports, politics, entertainment news, big screen, small screen, whatever. Radio industry, whatever. I'm giving it to you. And then Nina Taylor comes in with her gospel news after mine or before mine. It just depends on how it is shifting in place. And if I'm ready, she's ready, whatever. And again, like I didn't get to finish thanking her in the first break. I did on Friday, but I didn't explain why. She did some clips for me, some promo drops for me, and they will be. Y'all heard some of them on air, but y'all will hear another one today. That's part of it. But majority of them, probably about the rest, 95% of them, will be used for the new season of the RH3 show. And that will be airing on September the 11th. Yes, the new season of the RH3 show will be airing on September the 11th. And I'll be on break on... is it next week? Yes, I'll be on break next week. And then following that, we'll roll into the end of July. And the whole month of... No, I'm lying. We won't have a break next week. Our break will be at the end of June. And I will roll... No, we will have one break. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. We have one break next week. We'll roll to the rest of June, the 2 weeks to the rest of June, and then July and August will be all the best of shows. And I may do some live broadcasts periodically during the day, middays. So please continue listen to my and what I air or whatever, anytime my voice comes on something, it'll be syndicated and posted on the other platforms that I'm on. But always continue to listen to me on my flagship station. You can download our app. If you don't know the app or the flagship station name, go to my website, therh3show.com, or you can look on my personal social media pages, and each promo I put up always include the directions to download the flagship station's app and how to listen. And so but if you want, just go to my website, therh3show.com, and check out the information there. Yep. June the 12th and the 14th is a break, and we're rolling the 19th and 21st and the 26th and the 28th. So we'll roll with that. And I may do, like I said, midday breaks during the time, but July and August I am going to be resting. But you will be getting great. When I tell y'all great encore performances, encore broadcasts, encore presentations of the RH3 show. So don't think I'm gonna let y'all and not be here, but I'll be here. But it'll be broadcasts that you heard, and some I don't know if it's one or two that you haven't, but I'll let y'all hear. Hey, and then I'll be back live on the mic September the 11th, and that date is tentative. But if it is tentative, we're still going to roll with it because I got some things going on, but I'll talk to y'all about that at the end of June. All right, let's get rolling. Like I said, that was the inside scoop about the RH3 show. So here's the next news report. Beyonce, the babies that are shown at their opening night of their tour weren't their babies. How to make a huge, and this is all according to Yahoo News Entertainment, and I'm reading this, what they posted is that how to make a huge splash to kick off your world tour. Beyonce and husband Jay-Z did the handily on the open night of their worldwide On the Run 2 tour Wednesday in tired Cardiff, Wales, by displaying a shot of the almost one-year-old twins Siri and Rumi on the jumbo screen. Well, just wait a hot minute. According to various reports, all featured confirmations from the singles reps that the babies in the photos are not Sir and Rumi. Yahoo Entertainment also reached out to Beyonce's camp, to B's camp, in posting and saying still waiting confirmation. B and J have been stingy with images of their twins to date, making it downright impossible for anyone to identify them. The official tour Twitter account even notes that the babies are Sir and Rumi, as seen below, and the post has not been corrected or removed. But so they're saying that they're not their twins, saying that that's not, but it's a picture of Beyonce holding them and a picture of Jay-Z holding them, and hey, whatever. Let's move on to some sports news. Cleveland Cavs Perkins warns Curry and the Warriors. Cleveland Cavaliers center Kendrick Perkins said he does not think he is the problem they want, as it issued a warning to Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors ahead of Game 3 in the NBA Finals. Perkins is yet to appear in a playoff game for the Cavs this season, but the 33-year-old has been in the thick of actions. Two-time NBA MVP Curry did not like the fact that Perkins did not move his legs at the end of the third quarter of Sunday's 122-103 win over the Cavs as reigning champions took a 2-0 lead at the Oracle Arena. Perkins gave Curry a warning via media on the eve of Wednesday's third game in Cleveland. I don't know why people keep wanting to pick battles this way. Perkins, a 2008 champion with the Boston Celtics, told a reporter, might want to choose to blank that wisely, man, rather than blank with me. I don't think I'm the problem they want, though. I might want to pick another battle. LeBron James and the Cavs welcome Warriors to Quicken Loans Arena midweek, looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. So, y'all know your boy Red. He is a I am a Miami Heat fan, but I am a LeBron fan and a Cleveland Cavalier fan. And so my two favorite basketball teams, one of them, the one, Miami Heat, and the other one is Cleveland Cavaliers. And I am a LeBron fan, meaning wherever he goes, I'm a fan of him and I'll root for that team. But my two main teams are Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I hope they pull it off. If they don't get this next win in the game, they out of it. They done. And so, yeah. Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron era can be summed up in two words: the incompetence. Cleveland Cavaliers rode LeBron James to the 2006 NBA championship, and when you represent a city that hadn't won a squat since 1964, well, yeah, that counts for a lot. So they'll always, yeah, it does. They always have had, have had that at least. They always have LeBron's block and Kyrie Irving's three in a parade that saw all of Northeast Ohio turn out. That's about all they'll have. Around here, they label sporting failures on the brief description so they can be summoned and cursed quickly. Maybe the great disaster in Cleveland sports history, though, is the the incompetence. The Cavs drafted LeBron James back in 2003, and all of these years later, it seems that they all have to show for is one NBA title. One NBA title. But, of course, King James is getting, from 2003 up until 16, whenever they got that win. That's growth for LeBron, first of all. And second of all, of course, he wasn't as good as he was then than he is now. But, hey, he was mainly the cause because he left Miami, went back and won it. Bam. I mean, hey, y'all better pick up the pace, man. Come on. But it's likely that he's not going to be back next season. I don't want him to go to the Lakers. But, because if so, I won't be rooting for the whole team, even though Kobe does not play on that anymore. I just can't stand Laker fans, and that's it. It's been rumored that he, could be going there, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Y'all, and another thing, I'm not talking about sports. This is my last one. Not my last one about NBA, but I was looking at Durant scored 43 points yesterday game, I believe. And at first I wasn't too fond of Durant, but homeboy is a DMV sports fan, meaning that he liked the Washington Wizards. He liked the their baseball team, and of course the Redskins. So come on here, Durant, just like your boy Red. Anyway, let's move on. Serena Williams withdraws from the French Open before playing Maria Sharapova. Serena Williams will not, and this is according to USAToday.com, Serena will not win the first Grand Slam since she played, since the Grand Slam she's played since giving birth to her child in last September. The shocking development that the most highly anticipated match thus far at the French Open, a fourth rounder between Williams and 28th seed Maria Sharapova, did not take place when Williams withdrew with a chest muscle injury. And while there's a lopsided head-to-head with the 451st ranked Williams leading an overwhelming 19-2 over Sharapova, their encounters have always been considered a top rivalry in this era of the game, as much of what took place on their court as their far different off-court personalities. Williams says, I unfortunately have been having some issues with my pec muscles, and has unfortunately been getting worse to the point where right now I can't actually serve. Williams told the media in Paris when announcing her withdrawal, it's kind of hard to play when I can't physically serve. The 36-year-old Williams, playing her first Grand Slam tournament since winning her 23rd Grand Slam title at the 2017 Australian Open while 8 weeks pregnant, was looking strong and capable en route to the fourth round. She defeated Kristina Pliskova in the first round, 17th seeded Ashley Bartley and 11th seeded Julia Georges on Saturday. But yeah, y'all, that's my girl. I love Serena. She looks fabulous, hot, smoking hot in that cat suit or whatever. Let's keep on moving. How much time have I been talking? I've been talking about 13 minutes. Let me hurry up. Kate Spade's death ruled a suicide by hanging. Y'all know my opinion on suicide and you know the selfishness of that, but hold on. We need to get a grasp, especially in the Christian community. Not saying that I don't know her religion, but I'm talking now about the Christian community. We got to get a grasp, y'all, on this depression issue and this depression thing, because that thing is not something that you need to be playing with. Depression is not something that you all need to be playing with, because the reason why I say that is because there are folks out here battling it and we don't know it. Folks out here battling depression and we don't know it. Folks out here going through this and going through that and we don't know it. And it hurts to see somebody, and I don't want to get too emotional, but it hurts to see somebody lose a battle over depression. I would pray and hope that they would get, I'm trying to look for a handkerchief, but I would pray and hope that they would get some help. It is, and it's very sad that they go through that. For one, especially by themselves, and two, that they're dealing with a demon. It's sad. It is sad. And I'm not saying that it's sad negatively. I'm saying it is sad because this sweet girl is, I don't know if she's a sweet girl or whatever, but I'm just saying it is sad that she's going through this, y'all. And it's sad that our people, our colored folks, is dealing with this. It's sad that Christian folks are dealing with this. It's sad that, going back to my people and my community and our culture, that they're dealing with this, and nobody is helping these folks. It is a battle. Please help. They're crying out. Some folks are just crying out for help. But yeah, according to Love B. Scott, her husband said that there were personal demons she was battling, and allegedly in the note, she left a note for her daughter saying that your dad knows why I hung myself, and and it was because of he wanted a divorce. And so That's sad. That's sad. You know, it's sad that the devil is going around playing with people like this, and you know, it's tough. It's tough. Let me move on, and then Nina Taylor's coming with This Week in Gospel News, but CrossFit, y'all. CrossFit Gym closes Pride Month workout in CrossFit Gym closes after Pride Month workout is canceled. A CrossFit gym in downtown Indianapolis closes less than 24 hours after it canceled a workout in support of Pride Month that was planned by employees and members. CrossFit Chief Knowledge Officer Russell Berger tweeted his support of the cancellation, thanking them for refusing to celebrate sin. This tweet has been since deleted. The owner of the Indianapolis CrossFit Infiltrate, Brandon Lowe, later sent ABC affiliate WRTV a statement about the canceled class, reading, "The gym has a history of welcoming and serving people training to be fit. The gym never has and never will be anything but welcome to all human beings who live, move, and breathe in God's world." The official CrossFit Twitter later posted that the statement made by Russell Berger do not reflect the views of CrossFit Inc. For this reason, his employment with CrossFit has been terminated. What are my thoughts on this? Berger should have been fired. He should have been fired. Oh, Red, you a Christian and you saying that? Yes, I am. Why? Because it's a time and it's a place to say certain stuff. And if it's a job that you thought about, if you did not believe in that, once you go look for a job, your morals and your beliefs should be into play in the deciding factor of where you're gonna work. If your job does not, if it's heavily dependent on serving folks of a certain, race, creed, religion, sex, whatever, you should have thought about that. But you were on their clock, and even outside of their clock, if not, because folks nowadays is still getting cut, not being on the clock. But come on now. I don't think that was right. I think that was dead wrong, and I think you should have been fired, because you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. So, of course, it goes back to, that lady a couple years ago, around in 15, whenever they passed that bill of same-sex marriages. You work at a county office. You work at the clerk of court's office. You cannot deny these people their marriage certificate. Just because that's what you believe in. You work in a governmental building issuing, marriage license. You cannot deny them that if it was approved. Now, I can see if you was at your church or at home or whatever, so fine be it. But if you at a public place of employment, you can't do that. And he should have been fired. That's all I'm gonna say. He should have been fired. Alice Marie Johnson reunites with her family after being released from prison due to the pardon of I'm about to call him Bill Cosby. Donald Trump and Kim Kardashian. Well, they allegedly she had something to do with her being pardoned and released or whatever. And so, kudos and shout out to her. She was doing a stint, I don't know how many years, I think 20 plus allegedly, of a non-violent drug charge. And so they released them. They're releasing her, and she's free. Whitney Houston's Bible, y'all, is being sold for $95,000. Give it to her daughter, but her daughter's not. Let me give it to her mother. And that's if her mother's not the one that's selling it. Michael B. Jordan, y'all, he played who did he play in Black Panther? I forgot I forgot his character name. But anyway, he says that I didn't want to I didn't want it. I wanted only white men. That's it, and that's all I wanted to do. Me playing the role is going to make it what it is. Jordan 31 told Issa Rae in Variety's Actors on Actors interview, and you know he knew he was good enough for any role, so he stopped taking auditions roles made especially for black actors, and I don't blame him. Look, okay, yeah, I am good for black roles, and that's the thing, but you know, and then another thing, Michael, you know, if that role was written for somebody white, you can't go in there and play no white character and you're black. I don't know what's wrong with people and thinking that they superiority and do what they got to do, but you know, working under people, you know, times or whatever. But time clock, you can't do stuff like that. But still, hey, and then again, once you actor, you're independent, do whatever you got to do, take whatever. But it's up to them to hire you. If they want to hire you based off your talent, if the role is for somebody white, black, yellow, orange, green, or whatever, hey, that's on them. But I know what's on me is a break, and here's Nina Taylor with This Week in Gospel News. I'll be back in a moment with our 7 signs that you're falling. 7 signs that your body is telling you that you're falling in love. Be back in a moment. Bye.
Hi, I'm Nina Taylor, and here is your gospel news. Ruth LaAntra Jones, who goes by the stage name of Ruth LaAntra. She's an American gospel artist who started her career in 2013 with the release of her debut project, So Good. Ruth LaAntra was born in Pinehurst, North Carolina. LaAntra has proven once again that if music is to make an impact for the sake of God's kingdom, it's not in the way that the artist dresses or moves, but it's in the being a sellout for Jesus Christ. She was nominated at the 30th Stellar Awards for Best New Artist of the Year and Traditional Female Vocalist of the Year. The dynamic 25-year-old has released her sophomore album entitled I Got You. Prashea Hilliard, she's a contemporary gospel vocalist who strives to bridge ethnicities and generations to worship. Live Out Loud, her debut album, was released in 2011, and it debuted on Billboard's Gospel Albums chart at number 4. Hilliard's sophomore album, The Glory Experience, released in 2017, was recorded live at her father's church, the New Light Christian Center North. Indianapolis, Indiana native Rodney Bryant has been involved in the music scene for over 30 years as a director, producer, and music arranger. He is best known as the founder and director of the Christian Community Mass Choir, which he achieved major success since the late 90s with his albums He's a Keeper, My Father's Business, and Change of Seasons. The group toured nationally with headliners such as Karen Clark Sheard, Ricky Dillard, and Donald Lawrence. As a director, Rodney Bryant has led the Indiana University Voices of Hope, the Indianapolis Symphony Choir, and the Gospel Day celebration at the Indiana State Fair. He's also introduced well-known gospel ensembles such as the Singers, Yet Unseen, dance group Crash Crew, and Indiana's Youth Gospel Music Camp Choir. In addition, he has been nominated for Grammys, Stellars, Soul Train Music Awards, and has won the Gospel Music Workshop of America's Excellence Award. Rodney Bryant is known affectionately to many of his peers as the musician's musician. Judah Band, with their fresh look, electric sound, and zest for Christ, Judah Band's celebrity is growing. This gospel group is able to minister to an audience worldwide. Lead singer Randy Weston was an established secular musician and producer, but wanted to use his gift to honor and glorify Christ. Weston assembled some of his friends for a project, but realized the team had something very solid. When you have people who have the same drive, the same motive, and outside of music, the same desires, you want to be around those people. When we're together on stage or wherever we are, that's a moment from chemistry and love that we built to help other people, says Randy Weston. For Judah Band's 12 members, it's all about high-energy praise. Weston said the meaningful lyrics about the Lord are put to pop music, and occasionally the band dabbles in rock, soul, and Christian music. Judah Band attracts a younger crowd, but older listeners enjoy the music as well. Judah Band simply wants to show the world how God really is and what he truly cares about. Listeners understand the message because the band has gone beyond their local community and are currently ministering all across the United States. Here's your Billboard Top 10 Gospel Songs in the Country. Number 10, Tasha Cobbs Leonard's featuring Nicki Minaj, I'm Getting Ready. Number 9, Brian Courtney Wilson, A Great Work. Number 8, Jonathan McReynolds, Not Lucky, I'm Loved. Number 7, Tamala Mann, Through It All. Number 6, J.J. Harrison and Youthful Praise, No Reason to Fear. Number 5, Jacqueline Carr, You Will Win. Number 4, Jermaine Dolly, Serve. 3, B.B. Winans, He Promised Me. Number 2, Todd Delaney, which is down from number 1 with Your Great Name, and number 1 once again for 6 weeks, Corinne Hawthorne with Won't He Do It? Well, that's your Billboard Top 10 Songs and your gospel news. I'm Nina Taylor. Let's get back to more great gospel music on this great station.
Each week on the RH3 Show, we got our song that reminds us where we've been.
Yo, switch from the old man into the new man. We made a new.
We also have great news and topical discussions that pushes you forward. On Tuesday, we have pastor and gospel recording artist Charles Jenkins. He talks to us about his journey to becoming a recording artist, and he also talks about the Festival of Praise. On Thursday, we're dishing out with our inside scoop of the red news and the gospel news with Nina Taylor. This Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For more about me or the broadcast, you can visit my website at therh3show.com.
Switch my old status that's from sinner to saint as soon as we.
Thank you, Nina, for this week in Gospel News. Thank you for your portion for this week in Gospel News. And now we are here with the Real Talk with Red discussion while you're preparing yourself and preparing the interview with Pastor Chris Willis. This is a sanctified church. This is a Pentecostal movement. Y'all, I'll let y'all hear that song coming up after the interview. But anyway, I'm here with a Real Talk with Red discussion, and this is where I give you my honest, my unscripted opinion on real life topics, grown folks discussion. And if you want to be a part of this segment, be my guest on the Real Talk with Red discussion. I want to have a Real Talk with Red panel in the upcoming season. And so, if you will, please govern yourself accordingly. Govern yourself accordingly and send me an email at rh3show@gmail.com. That's rh3show@gmail.com and say, I want to be a part of your Real Talk with Red discussion panel. You know, I don't know if I want to do an extra day in the upcoming season, but I want to do something that I haven't done before. I want to do something different. And that's why I'm, have day 2 of my promo shoots, and day 2 of my promo shoots on today, and so I'm gonna get those taken care of, and hopefully I can get, because those first pictures, y'all, it was okay, but I think I need another better one, but another better session, and so we're gonna get those taken care of, and we're going to work that out, and hey, just work it out. And so y'all seeing new pictures for the new season, new promo for the new season, creative ideas for the promo. And that's why I said I got Nina Taylor to do my drops for the upcoming season. And so, hey, you'll be hearing her a bit more often in the promos or whatever. And of course, she do her her gospel news for the week, and also she do some of the interviews as well. And so if you would like to also be a part of talent booking, hit me up. And it's all on the volunteer basis, because I'm not making any coins off of this, and I am not generating any sponsorship. So if you would send me an email at, again, rh3show@gmail.com and say, Red, I want to be part of your talent booking. I want to be a part of this new season and this new thing that God is doing for you all. And you all, the Lord had told me not to do that. So I don't know if I'm in the vein, but I pray that I am. Well, in the past, He told me not to do it. But once I got in the offer to do the promo clips for Nina, from Nina, I feel that, hey, it's all going to come together. And when I did that promo last night, y'all, once the RH3 show, my web address came up, I kind of got teary-eyed because I feel like God is doing a new thing and it's happening right here on the RH3 show. And so, again, hey, this will be my last time offering, and if not, I'll just let God bring the people to me instead of me asking you all. And so, if you want to be part of the talent booking, please do so. Email me at rh3show@gmail.com. If you want to, talk with me, converse with me periodically during the Real Talk with Red panel, and we'll have a topical discussion, and then we'll just talk about it. Instead of getting my own single opinion, just getting multiple opinions from everybody. But we can do that, and hey, we get that rolling. But on today, the Real Talk with Red discussion is talking about 7 ways your body is telling you that you're falling in love. And it is going to be a Christian male perspective, opinion, and I may, discuss some things that might not sit right with you and may be a little elephant in the room. But viewer discretion, listener discretion is advised. And so there are ways that the body telling you that you fall in love, and there's ways that your body is telling you that you're falling in lust. Come on, don't look at me and don't sit there and look at this radio or your phone like I'm crazy, or your computer, laptop, tablet, or whatever like I'm crazy. It is. And so let's keep it moving. And I found this article on Facebook. A friend of mine had shared it. And I said, okay, this is a good topical discussion. And let's move on. And it comes from thisinsider.com. And it said, through it might be preferable to gracefully waltz into love. It is not called falling in love for nothing. Meeting someone new, whether it's on a blind date, online, or even through a matchmaker, and developing feelings for them is messy. It's overwhelming. And it is actually accompanied by its fair share of strange physical signs. Just in case you haven't heard it a million times, you should listen to your heart literally. Listen to your heart literally when it comes to falling in love. Don't listen to your body. Don't listen to your body. Do not listen to your body. Don't listen to your body. Don't listen to your body. Don't listen to your body. Listen to your heart first, and then listen to your mind. Your heart is going to tell you, and then you're going to redirect. No, listen to your heart, and then listen to your soul and your spirit. Listen to your heart. Why? Because your heart, of course, is gonna naturally come to you like, oh, she looks good, or ladies, oh, he looks fine, or whatever. Naturally, that all comes naturally. And so once you see that, okay, then go to your spirit, pray, whatever, and say, okay, Lord, you think he might be the right one for me? Should I go and talk to him? Hey, Dad. And so listen to your heart. And then, your heart, of course, your whole heart, soul, and spirit. Listen to that. Listen to all 3. And then, say, hey, Lord, okay, let's see what's up. But according to science, your body is actually trying to tell you that you've met the one, at least the one for now. Either way, these are strange symptoms for falling deeply, madly in love. And, of course, science will tell you that, and then your body can tell you that. But then watch what your body says, because your body can tell you something, but then that urge and unction that your body is talking could sinfully turn to lust. So you need to watch that. Watch what your body is saying, and watch what your mind is saying. Watch what your body and your mind is saying about love, because It all comes from your heart, soul, and spirit. But once your body start talking, and then once your mind start thinking, elsewhere, it might turn into lust, and that's sinful, and just watch it. But you're actually feeling less pain, and emotionally and physically, and you can all add it to, if you're doing things correctly. But and the next number 2, nothing gets to you. Though it's always a gamble as to whether it'll end in pain with a breakup, the beginning of love is actually painless and less, and at least physically. According to the New York Times, a researcher from Stanford University found out that just how love can feel like the ultimate drug, a painkiller that leaves the human brain unable to register pain at its pre-love levels. For participants looking at a picture of a loved one, reduced moderate pain about 40%, and eased severe pain about 10 to 15% in comparison to seeing a snap of an acquaintance. Talk about the friend zone. Okay, that looking at a picture for a loved one could possibly be, a relative, and and that's how. If you notice, some babies get whenever they see their parents or whatever. They don't know what love is, but if a parent drops a child off at a daycare, drops the child off or whatever, and they're crying, whatever, that's hurt. That child is deeply hurt. But bring that child back to that parent, or let that parent come back. You can see the baby all giddy and happy, and that's showing love, but the child don't know that is love. And so that, that's whenever, once the child continues to feel that for that one single person, that's where them parents gets that, oh, my baby told me they love me. Oh, I just love you, mommy. I just love you, daddy. That comes from nowhere. Why? Because they continue to see what that person is doing for them, whatever, in their body, soul, mind, soul, spirit is telling them. Well, more so their soul and their spirit and their heart is telling them, oh, that's love, and okay, how I just feel different. And so, for instance, just like my cousin Stephanie, who is the head honcho of the flagship station. My cousin, her son, my little cousin, little Kevin, told her, "Mommy, I love your heart. I like your heart," I think he said. But, hey, it's telling you something. But you kind of feel drunk. I hate to say that, but, hey, I think that's number 2. Yeah, that's number 2. You kind of, you feel like, you feel kind of drunk. We're not condoning drinking, but a kind of woozy feeling. Let's say that you're feeling woozy in whatever. But no, it's not just those after work margaritas that you deal with, that you deal with or whatever, and or the predate other drinks that to calm your nerves. Love feels feeling a bit buzz thanks to your hormones. According to CNN, when you're in love, you may feel uninhibited, unafraid, and more boastful about oxytocin. The University of Birmingham researchers looked into the exiting research on the effects of both oxytocin and alcohol. They technically occur in 2 different parts of the brain, but they actually have the similar outcomes. Your oxytocin levels may have you acting a little differently, especially when you're around your crush, and they said act natural. Good luck for that. Number 3, you're unable to form words. Hey, how you doing? Well, I'm just fine. I'm just sitting here, just chilling, just chilling, chilling, minding my business, whatever. I didn't say y'all call me. Please, just wait. Next week when I come back from a little week break next week, we'll do a live thing. So, hey. But yeah, that's that. Number 4, you are just a little bit sweaty. Of course, that's obvious. Once you get hot flashes, and some women be saying, "Ooh, he just that's turning into lust, y'all." Once you get those sweaty and hot flashes or whatever, you may be, falling in love or whatever, or you may be falling in lust. But be careful again. If you starting to think about stuff that you could do to him or her, that's lustful. If you started thinking that you can turn tricks with him or her, that's lustful. Watch it. And that's your body talking again. That's your body talking. Some of this stuff is good stuff that you should be watching out for, and some of them is bad stuff that you should be avoiding. Whenever if I'm saying about doing stuff to him or her, it should be to your husband or your wife. Don't you go out giving your boyfriend husband privileges and your wife and your girlfriend wife privileges. That's where the most of stringing alongs come from. Withhold that. And say, nah, you're not getting this until you put my ring on it. What? Real talk with red discussion. It is what it is, people. And so, all of that could turn to lustful, and you just be wanting to, do whatever. Anytime, any place, anywhere, whatever, how many times or whatever. If you are not legally together, married, husband and wife and husband, watch what your body is saying. And that's why most people, and including myself, when I'm going to even more so do it whenever, I'm getting engaged, but they don't do too much kissing, because they know where that kissing can lead to. And that's your body. Your body can be telling you, oh, you want him more and more, or you want her more and more. No. Watch it. Oop, there it is. Oh, there it. I'm going to have to find another clip. Seriously, come on, let's move on. You're not sure whether to say hello, run far, far away. I'm like that sometimes, y'all. But it can be a little scary, y'all. But you can spot them across the room and like, yo, homie, come here. You see her over there? That's what I was talking about. And then she come over, hey, how you doing? Then that's when you started getting the speechless and can't form words. And then you say, okay, well, I'll be right back. Next thing you know, leave. Oh, you left the party or you left the room so quick. Where did you go? Oh, I had to go. Because you feeling something for them. Number 6 is you're not hungry. You could just be sitting there and your food get cold and y'all can be talking or whatever. And I've been on a date recently and, just be sitting there talking and the food is getting cold. The butterflies in your stomach are making it impossible to eat. Even when the thought of a burrito won't spark your appetite, you just know something is up. Your appetite is lost. Number 7, you're glowing, you're giddy. Oh, what's wrong with you? You looking, and y'all, I'm gonna say something that the secular people be saying. The people in the streets is not safe or whatever. I'll say something in a minute. I'll say that in a minute, please. And again, before I go there, if you got children in the room, please govern yourself accordingly and, get them out, like I said in the beginning. The views and opinions expressed are not of the ownership, management, or staff. And also, listener discretion is advised. So I'm going to say something in a minute. But it's all going to be respectfully. But it is real and it's true and it's what happens. It's what happens. But you're glowing. And you just all happy and giddy. And then you got on new clothes and you starting to stunt real good and put on, whatever, and you just giddy all the time. Your appearance is changing, and then the biggest perk is that you're looking younger, more refreshed, full of life, happy. What you're lacking in food, hand dryness, and the ability to articulate that you're making up for in luminosity. Love increases blood flow to the skin. that Self Magazine reported. Once the oxygen and nutrients start flowing, you start looking younger. True love does what even concealer can't. You might just have added dating to your skincare routine. And so, like some people on the street said, oh, you must have gotten some. That's what they say. That's what they say. So they say it to husbands and wives, and they say it they say it, to men and women, and they say it, whether they, married or not. Oh, he come here happy. He come in happy. Ooh, you must have got something last night. Come on now, get out of the gutter. What? I'm real. Real talk was real discussion. And then they did not say that particularly to me, but I came into, work one day and somebody said, I'm not going to say who, and I will say this, no, it's not the person I work with, but they came in and I had on I tried to dress differently on certain days. Beginning of the week and the end of the week, I try to be a little more comfortable and relaxed. But during the middle of the week, I know it's, business or whatever, I try to look nice and decent. And so one of those nice and decent days, I came in and was looking nice and decent. And somebody said, oh, you must got a date tonight. Well, no, but I'm talking to somebody. That's the glow. And then, men can have it and women can have it. So just hey. Watch your body when it's telling you that I'm putting up air quotes, falling in love, because that could be love and that could be lust. Watch yourself. Watch what you say. And I'm about to watch what I say. Coming up next is our special guest of today. It is gospel recording artist and also pastor Chris Willis of VOT. Right? And how about this? How about we're going to bring in the music first? I'm going to present the music first after the commercial breaks, and then we're going to have Chris and Nina to sit with us and talk, all right? Then I'll be back to close out today's broadcast. I enjoyed you all today. I really did. I love y'all, too. I hope you love me. All right? Be back in a minute. Are you looking for an experienced and passionate video production company that values your time and resources? Then look no further. 1301 Productions specializes in creative promotional concepts that promote your product, brand, or service. Our main goal is that we can help you reach your existing clients as well as potential clients successfully. Call today to set up your free estimate. 1301 Productions, creative concepts for creative clients. For more information about 1301 Productions, give them a call at 424-835-1301.
Psalms 47:1 says, open up your hands, all ye people, and shout unto God with the voice of triumph. Yes! This is the sanctified church.
This is the Pentecostal movement.
This is the sanctified church.
This is the Pentecostal movement.
This is the sanctified if you tell me to move, if you tell me to praise, if you tell me to clap, if you tell me to sing, if you tell me to move, if you tell me to praise, this is put stop in it. Pentecostal Church of the Living God. This is, yes it is, Pentecostal Church of the Living God. Yeah. Come on, come on. This is a sanctified church. This is a Pentecostal movement. This is a sanctified church. Oh, sanctified church. Ah, yeah, sanctified church. Come on, this is put stop in Pentecostal Church of the Living God. This is put stop in Pentecostal. Hey, ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, come on, let's have some church. I'm gonna clap my hands, stomp my feet, do my dance, shout and sing. I'm gonna clap my hands, stomp my feet, do my dance, shout and sing. I'm gonna clap my hands, stomp my feet, do my dance, shout and sing. I'm gonna clap my hands, yeah, stomp my feet, do my dance, shout and sing. This is, yeah, yes it is. Oh, Church of the Living God. Yes it is. Pentecostal Church of the Living God. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey. Listen, y'all. And my hands go up, yeah. And my hands go up, yeah. And my hands go up, yeah. And my hands go up. Somebody say, and my hands go up, yeah. And my hands go up, yeah. And my hands go up, yeah. And my hands go up, and my hands go up, yeah. Put stop in it. Pentecostal Church of the Living God. Hand clap in it. Hey, put stop in it. Hey, Pentecostal Church of the Living God. Somebody say it. Yes it is.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nina Taylor, and my special guest today, he's coming to us all the way from California, from Northern California. You're in the, San Diego area? Oakland area?
Oh, in the Oakland area.
Okay, in the Oakland area of California. I'm talking with Pastor Chris Willis of C.L. Willis and VOT, which is Voices of Triumph, and they've got some new music, and we're really excited about it. How you doing today, sir?
Oh, blessed and highly favored. How you doing?
Good, good. Now, you've been telling me all this stuff that's been going on with the group. Now, since we last spoke, what's been going on?
Well, we just been doing a lot of traveling, singing at different events, and recently we just won for the 2018 Black Music Awards show that they had over in Jack London Square in Oakland, and we won for Best Choir. So we've been doing a lot of going out, a lot of singing, but most recently, we just dropped our latest single, Sanctified Church, and it is on fire.
Wow, it definitely is. Now, where did the inspiration for Sanctified Church come from?
Just different artists like, John P. Key. Okay, yeah, so we just won for the Bay Area Gospel Music Awards. We won for Best Choir. We actually were nominated for 5 different categories.
Wow.
And so the Lord really blessed us. It was a great turnout.
Did you all get to perform on that as well?
We actually opened up, and the first award that was presented, we won. So it was a blessing.
All right, so you've won this award. Now you've got a brand new CD. What? Now, did you just do a single for now, or are you going to come out with a whole new CD?
Yeah, we have the CD that Zion is already out and available, and so we just now recently released Sanctified Church, and it's already getting great reviews, and we're getting a lot of attention with it, and just calls, and probably do a lot of traveling with this particular single. And then, like I said, we have our other songs from Zion that did very well. Shout, Use Me Lord, and You Are My King. So we have a lot of songs. We need a miracle. But Sanctified Church, like I said, is a hand clapping, foot stomping, Pentecostal. It's one of those pick-me-up songs. So I tell people, you're feeling down, you're feeling low, in Sanctified Church, and I guarantee you're going to get a brand new spirit. A good one.
That sounds awesome. Well, I've heard it. It is a fantastic song, and I can't wait for everybody to hear it. It is. Now, are you still doing most of the writing and producing?
Yes. All the songs I wrote. Actually, Sanctified Church, I actually wrote that song, believe it or not, over 8 years ago.
Really?
And it was supposed to be on the first CD, but we just, we made the selections of songs that we were going to put on there, the first 10, and, I was just, during this season, I was just praying and just really talking to God, and he put the song, he brought it back to my heart, Sanctified Church, and so I made some calls, and I was really blessed to be able to reach Jennifer Hudson's, one of her music directors, David Jackson. I made a call and told him that I needed to get this song, and so I sent him me singing the song and, the sound and everything, and he put his magic fingers on it and put the music on, and I tell you, the music just came together, so it's a great time.
Definitely is. So David Jackson, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next for C.L. Willis and VOT? What's next?
Well, right now, what we're doing is my desire for us to get people to hear it, and not only just hear it, but I really believe that it's a song that's, like I said, is going to make a change in someone's life. And once the song is out there, and to really travel with this one and other songs that we have, so we want to let people know that we're available for booking, and that they can contact me, our website, and just PastorCLWillis.com or contact at PastorCLWillis.com, and they can get in contact with us. And so we want to do a lot of touring and traveling with this one.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we are happy for you, and we thank you for being on the show today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Bless you.
Y'all, if the RHD show was a church, it would be a Pentecostal, a PAW. Come on. This is a sanctified church. This is a Pentecostal move. Pentecostal, or maybe Kojic, but hey, Pentecostal is my area. It's my area. Is what I grew up in for the past 25 years, I believe. And before that was Baptist. But anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me. I have ran over time. I do apologize to all the affiliates and to all the flagship, to my flagship station. Sorry for running over. But maybe I probably, hopefully I can get another 30 minutes added to my broadcast for the next season, because it brought great attention. But anyway, I just had to throw that out there. But know that I love you for real, and always remember to live every day, laugh every moment, and love beyond words. Got a little quick break on next week, and then we're gonna finish out the 2 weeks of June strong, and I'll talk to y'all at the end of June, and I'll come in and adding editing the best of for next week, our summer program, our summer contest. So you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Alright, know that I love you for real, and always remember to live every day, laugh every moment, love beyond words. Y'all, I'm cranking this car up. I gotta go. Peace. I'll see y'all later.
treat me a Calvary. So I'm gonna dance and there's no stopping me. Don't have a chance 'cause I got victory. So go ahead and praise him 'cause he's been so good. Give him all the glory like you know you should. Don't worry about them haters, they can't stop you if they could. So go ahead and praise him like you. I know I gotta praise him now, praise him 'cause he called me to switch. Go ahead, 'cause I know I gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise him, I know I gotta praise him now, praise him 'cause he called me to switch. Go ahead, 'cause I know I gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise him, praise him 'cause he called me to switch. Praise him 'cause he called me to switch. Praise the Lord, praise the God, he called me to switch.
Peace party people. See you later.
Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.